Well, hello from Kizu, and the start of another bike ride. I'm going to Kamo, which, if I was to take the direct route, would probably be about 5 or 7 kilometres. I'm going to go through the countryside and add an extra 10 or 20 kilometres. I'm here at the JR Kizu station. What a nice structure. My faithful chariot set and ready to go. So I'll strap this onto my handlebars. Wait before I get too cold. Okay, I've sort of about a kilometre out of the station, and I've hit an area known as Kasuyama. Quite nice old houses through here. A mixture of rural scenery and dogs. These are the brake sound. A lot of construction work going on around here. I think they're doing a big sort of subdivision or something. They've been here for a couple of years now doing this. Japanese love building roads. Okay, this is the rail line that goes comes out from Osaka, goes through to Kamo. Yo. Try and put a bit of grunt and power into this. Vending machines. They're everywhere. I mean, look at this. Give you an idea how isolated. I read somewhere that there's about one vending machine for every 23 residents of this country. Oh, last count there's about 137 million people living here, so do your calculations from that, but I'd quite believe that statistic. Just thought I'd show you a wee set of G's off. Here, it's quite a quaint wee one. Whoops, I better get off the road. Got some traffic coming. Rural Japan. Okay, little junction here. I'm going to go straight through and get into some bit of dirty road, or unsealed road. Some change, sort of crossing over the border between Kizu and Kamo. There's quite a network of little tracks around here. I haven't been through them for a year or two, so I hope I can still remember where I'm going. But what the hell, as long as I'm out biking. But right, I'm going to head into the bush from here. Whoa! If I didn't have my camera and handlebars, I'd be coming through here at a great rate of knots. But then, if I was going at that speed, I wouldn't be appreciating the scenery. This sort of gets a bit muddy after a while, and then sort of links up. Ugh, trees are bouncing. This is one of those little wee finds that you experience, sort of in the middle of all this lovely sort of forest. It's quite interesting. I guess people would come through here and pray. Just going to come down into here a bit and I want to show you something up here, a little wee. In front of me here is the Kizu to Kamo railway line. There's a little bit of few relics of an old railway line still evident in this area here. Hey, look at that. Rural Japan. Hey. A few months' time that'll be full of water and young rice plants. Rural Kamo. I'm going to follow this little wee track through the rice fields and disappear into the bush before I enter my next little settlement, which is Bikeride, Kamo Bikeride. Infrastructure on particular roads is very important in Japan. I've paid a lot of attention to it over the years. I'm not just talking about motorways and bypasses and roads, but access ways for the farmers to get to their rice fields, tea plantations. Rice is very important to the Japanese, of course. So they need to be able to harvest it. Yeah. Interesting. I've cut some trees down since I was here last. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it when they cut trees down. Shit. In front of you is the settlement of Kamo Bikeride. I came through here a few months ago, and I think there was a temple up there that I bypassed, so I'm going to sort of just check it out. There's a bit of a climb up the hill to get there, but I'm super fit, so do he's going to notice. There. We're seeing a lot of people out walking this morning. It's good. Okay. Another little tracks I've not noticed. The thing is that my sort of goal was only a couple of kilometres away, but I've still got probably another 10 or 15 before I get there and to finish my little tiki tour. I love biking through little settlements like this. They're quite quaint. You never know what you're going to come across there. I'll try and have a look. Lovely Kizu. A couple of lanterns either side of it. And look at that. Lovely. Oh, go the wrong way, Barry. Don't want to get that close, do we? Yeah, love these old buildings, eh? Oh, bit of a grunt to get up that hill. Sad thing is, I've got off my bike. I've got to push it up here. Oh, heavens. She's about, sometimes you see buildings like that with the vines all over it, where it's the vines that's actually keeping it together. Okay, so there's, looks like the roof of the temple right in front of me. There we go, there's the gate. Okay, so there is a temple here. Oh, there it is. Just going to... Oh, I should have bought some bacon, could have gone with the eggs. Okay. Here we go. Purification pond to wash your sins away. Chicken man. Okay. Spotted an abandoned vehicle. I'm not talking about the one with the digger. I'll get it up on the camera. Snuck in underneath there in the trees. There we go. How the hell he got it there? I suppose there is. A little bit of undulation, yeah, up and down, so a good test of the gears. I'm here at the village of Kamo, Takasari. I'm going to leave the sealed road, take to the hills on a muddy track, but I want to show you this lovely compound. I've been here a lot through the years. When biking in this area, I always aim for this site to stop for a bite to eat and a drink. Sometimes days like this it's bloody cold, so you've got to find shelter. Sometimes when it's been hot, I've had to rely on this fella to quench my thirst. But around the corner, I want to show you something, and you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you think it is. Yes, you got it. A Sekibotsu. Get up close if I can. Look at that carving, hey? Just ground out. No information regarding this place. I'd really love to hear from someone. Today I'm not going to stay for my rest stop because it's a bit cold. The track I'm taking takes me up around the back of this complex, the top. It's a bit muddy. Okay, let's move on. Let's go around the back of the city of Takasari. Down here, going through some mud, my brakes might not have much traction to them. You can tell by that noise. Okay, let them go. Bit of a grunt up here, but something up here I want to show you. I think it's mentioned in other videos and blogs about the Kizu and how important they are, but also where you find them. And mentioned you find them in some of the most isolated places. I would say some years ago I would have carved this out of the hill, but sitting amongst here fella here. I never noticed it until one day I stopped here. I felt someone was looking over my shoulder. It was this fella. Oh, you are. Where you going? Someone's coming with the dog. Okay. Now, one has to remember what track to take. I think if I'm not mistaken, it's this fella here, just changing the gears. Let's give you a nice vista here. That's the settlement. Let me find my little wee book of words here. Of Kamo Kitashimode. We go around the back of that later on. In the meantime, let's come through here. Exited one track, across the sealed road, and I'm now onto another track and another little treat that I want to show you. I happened across a wee while ago. I'll try and see if I can get this name right. This is the Sitani Fudo-san Ginger Shrine. If you weren't looking where you're going, you could pass this and not even know it was here. We've got a tiny little wee toilet. Yeah, right at a little wee junction of roads. I intend to go down. Track here where I'm going is going to take me around the back of Kamocho Kitashimode. On occasion I was standing here, again had that feeling that someone was looking over my shoulder, and then I looked as I came up here, I saw this little fella. As I say, they're everywhere. I have to admit, I'm nearly at the end of my journey. I'm only about a kilometre or two away from my goal, so I would have only done about 11 kilometres so far. I'll take you down through here. See some nice rural scenery. Use the brakes. Okay. Just got a wee viewpoint from here. May not be very clear. I have to lift my bike up a little bit. In the distance is Ikoma Yama, or Mount Ikoma for the non-Japanese amongst you. Great view from up there. Some lovely people down here doing some farming. They can hear me talking. They don't realise I'm talking to a video camera. Better move on in case they come out with a straitjacket. Lock me up in it. This is a Japan that not many others get to see and experience, including a lot of other Japanese people. I love trips like this, touring, just no hurry, cruising around. Change gears so I don't have to. Sad thing is that this area is in the flight path of Osaka International Airport. You probably gathered that by the sound of the jets flying over. Could be worse. Someone could be sharing their latest CD of Megadeth or whatever, the locals. There's another little thing I want to show you. There's a restaurant here. An exclusive little place, because you just don't turn up, you've got a book. What's the little place here? Here we go, try and fall off my bike. Here. Quite interesting. But some more of my little travelling companions here. Give you an idea where I've come from. Okay, take another little wee detour down there. A little bit of rough and tumble here. Would help if my brakes fail. I'm going to get very wet and cold. That wee bridge, I wouldn't be a risk crossing it. May I say welcome to Kamo, and the end of today's trip, or more precisely, welcome back to civilization, Barry. Downtown Kamo. Looks like a bit of rain in the hills. Here we go. Come on. Hey guys, well, we have reached Kamo station. My goal. Been a great wee ride. Opportunity to test out my bicycle bracket for the camera. It's been good. Now I've got to take it home and edit it and see what it comes up like. I'll show you my little, I'll include that in this video. So this is Kamo station. It's the junction of the Kansai line and the Yamatoji line. It's quite a popular area, this, because you're only about an hour's train ride from Osaka City. So a lot of people sort of come and live out here, as is evident by these. Quick devices. Had a little bit of snow in the last few minutes, so I might head off. I'm going to find a wee cafe for a coffee. So, another great day. Thank you, bike. My Trek 6000.